it's a good thing. Though I actually didn't want to do a call today, but one of the things I said was this was already planned and it fell into the new year. And I said, since it's on Saturdays, it's a big deal. We have this call today, and I'm grateful it's the first day of the new year, and it shows it's timing. All right, it's good timing. And first off, I want to use this medium to say it was a great privilege to have been able to, get to know you, Madam Jenny, and work with you, for a couple of months. I think about 6 months, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And 6 months has produced, produced families. I've actually helped families, and it's left a blueprint where we could learn from. So I learned a lot from you. You've been a big part of the journey of my being a leader in the organization. And I'm just so excited about what's going to happen in 2020. Not everybody start off and have a structure, but you were able to create a structure, and I'm so grateful for that. And I know that you now have something you want to stand on. Now, part of things I'll talk about, within the course of this meeting, because I've got to know that the direction for the school has already been kicked off in 2021, the direction for the year, the direction for this year. So when everybody gets to start the year, one thing the focus is direction. And that's one thing I want everybody to write down. All right, direction. So, but in the season of gratitude, I'm very grateful. I'm so much grateful about 2022, because it's going to be the year of leadership, and in achievement is going to be the year you're going to look back in 2022 and say, okay, I think I had a double portion of what it is that I was even looking at. All right, it's actually a double portion of the double blessing. Okay. Why are you trying to intimidate us, Coach Rose? You look beautiful. How you doing?
You caught me in the middle of my workout, and I'm like, I can't miss the meeting, so I'm going to put it on pause, come in the meeting, and then go back.
That's called prioritization. You got this right.
I'm like, I need, but I also need my wealth. So
yeah. Happy New Year.
I'm gonna be doing what you're doing right after the call. So
yeah. To be continued.
Well done. So one thing is, so big ups on gratitude. For me, I am grateful. That's the first thing you want to, for you to be very clear. See, you can't plan a walk without your sanity. You can't plan your walk without your sanity. All right. I was listening to something, and that's really something you want to really focus on. Anything I say right now is going to feed every kind of hunger you would have in this year. That's one of the things that is so remarkable. You're going to be hungry. Your state of success in this year is going to be based on the level of hunger. All right. So, and for every hunger, you need preparation. Okay. Preparation precedes provision. So I'm going to be, so the few things I share within this next couple of minutes, I'm grateful to God that you're the first person that is taking something from me this year. And you know why I'm grateful? All right. You've been a big part of the blessing God gave to me last year. This organization, right? You're all my biggest organization. So it's not a coincidence that what God has blessed me with, you're the first to take from me this year. All right. And what God is taking us to, you're the first to get the direction this year. So I'm grateful. All right. I didn't struggle with it. I said, okay, let's do this. So you're almost like this is a sheet into the year. All right. When you have an expo and you just took the paper from the lecturer and you see, everything is going to set. Everything God is going to set in this year is already giving us a sheet. For every desire, how many of you, I believe you have the desire. You've written that we're already good at setting goals, having desire, believing. That's not something I'm going to teach you. You already know you're good. You're good with that. All right. But one thing that I've learned that God has said in the year 20, and He made it so clear this morning, All right. And I'm so grateful that I actually studied what I studied this morning. He said, he had already said that the year 2022 is going to be the year of leadership. All right. 3 months before the year ends, secondary. All right. The harvest is plenteous and laborers are few. I seek to impact more people. You're coming to great harvest where you need structure, and that structure is going to be based on leadership. All right. The more leaders you're going to create is going to determine the more people you're going to get blessed with, because I want to be able to cater for my people. All right. Sometimes we ask for the blessings. We don't ask for how we're going to contain the blessings. Well, I'm moving into a level where God is willing to really bless us mightily with people. But one thing I've learned over the business, and I'm going to share that, all right, in my experience is I have learned that you could be blessed with the people, but it causes you more pain when you lose them. Are you with me? I need you to put 2 if you understand what I said. So you want to be a chairman 10, right? How many of you want to be? I believe you want to be a chairman 10. Okay. When you hit chairman 10, you're going to be excited. So right now, you've not hit chairman 10. You may have this hunger, desire, you're praying, you're putting in the work. There may be a little bit of frustration, or it should come. All right. But one thing I tell you today, that frustration is a blessing compared to the feeling you're going to have when you hit chairman 10 and you lose the rank. All right. I want you to stay on that thought a little bit, because when you stay on that thought, you're going to appreciate this training. Okay. I've lost organization. I know how to lose an organization. All right. So I can lose an organization, but I still have my sanity and my work. It's almost like I'm driving past somewhere and I just see something. I know I can't stop and get down to it. I've seen it. I can't stop it. So I know that it's part of the journey. People will come and go. All right. But I don't think God has taken you through the process. None of you have gone through that process yet in this business. You may have gone through it in other businesses, but this new level of success you guys have gone, you've not. Madam Jenny, you're strong on your rank. Congratulations. All right. We do have conversation, and sometimes I see when you tell me some things, I smile. And the only thing I pray, Father, give her the strength. All right. At least before the struggles will come, let the strength be there. Because if some struggles hit you, oh my goodness. Without the strength, I lost P1000 almost 4 times before I moved to P2000. New set of people. All right. New. Okay. You know, when you get to P1 with new people, you go. You get it again, it goes. You get it again, it goes. 4th time, that's when I hit P2. All right. But guess what happened in P2? I didn't lose P2 like I lost P1. Doesn't make any sense. All right. I didn't lose P2. The moment I hit P2, I didn't lose P2 like I lost P1. I think maybe from a week or 2 that I got to P1 back. All right. And I sliced back up. Since then, P2 solid. All right. Do you learn anything from that? You learn something from that. The failures are the feelings, the foundation, the feelings to the foundation. And when you've moved off the foundation, you never go building the foundation anymore. All right. So that is one thing you learn from that. I can't. So even if I lose a P2 or P5 rank, all right, guess what? It's not going to be my foundation anymore. It's just a process. So I want to tell you guys this one thing that God said. For this structure, for every goal, I'm going to bless you with the people, but I don't want to bless you with the pain. All right. So to take the pain out of the process, all right, develop your sense of leadership. All right. So I want to bring you into leadership, create a structure of leadership. And one thing that I realized what that did for me is it prepared me. So I'm already prepared for the year as to what I want to do. I'm already conscious of my direction. I'm not just after people, but I'm after leaders. And I'm grooming leaders. I'm increasing in my knowledge of leadership because already I have what? A direction. All right. And preparation precedes provision because I'm already getting prepared for what it is God has told me. Provision is going to be solid. I need you to put provision on the chart. Provision is solid when your preparation has a direction. All right. Provision is solid, is sustained, solid when your preparation has a direction. So the first training that I did in the year 2021 was the training on leadership. All right. Winning is a habit. And one good thing that that really made it clear was the fact that, all right, preparation. So what did I say? You cannot win, you cannot plan your work. We're in the period of planning, you're still in the period, you cannot plan your work without your sanity. You need to be stable. All right. So you can't plan your work without your sanity. So if I need my sanity, I need the clearness of head. All right. This is a direction. I need to understand that I need to sow in this direction. All right. This is the direction I need to sow. Because when you're expecting one thing and your expectation is being fed with another, right, you're going to be frustrated. And the frustration will make you lose part of the big goal. You're already in a journey, already in the right direction. But when you get frustrated, what's going to happen? It's just almost like losing an account. You know how to trade. You know you're going to be a millionaire, but there's a certain way you're going to lose. You get frustrated, all right? And if you don't maintain that frustration, you may blow that account. It has nothing to do with you not knowing how to trade. Frustration, your sanity, all right, doesn't need to switch a moment in this year. Your calmness. That's why discipline and direction will help me move this journey. Discipline and direction will help me. Now I've got the direction. Now I need discipline. Okay. I want to be focused. So I want to be focused on doing just one thing. I want to be focused on doing this one thing, this one habit. All right. I want to talk to the right people. So my preparation now is I'm creating structure of leadership. All right. I'm learning. I'm reading more about leadership. Because like anything that I look at, I hear. Anything that I look at, I hear, I attract. Anything that I look at, I hear, I attract. And guess what? When we begin to communicate, and we're going to be communicating more often, we're going to be talking on these things that will bring in great leaders. Great leaders are coming to you guys. Jenny, be expecting great leaders. Your hunger for great leaders is going to be fed when you begin to prepare for them. So when they come, you don't lose them. So now you should be asking yourself, how do I attract a leader? When a leader shows up, what do I tell them? What will they see in me to partner with me? So you want to start asking questions. If you see someone like Kenvry on the internet, on social media, how would you prospect Kenvry? All right. How would you prospect? If you think of you, this is what I do. If I think of me, what is Kenvry going to tell me that will get me in the business if I'm a leader? So you guys are leader right now. All right. What will be that thing that attracts you into a business? Okay. I'll tell you one thing. For me, you will not attract me by telling me you're making money. So trading is out of the way. Because why? I'm already making money, right? So you will not, that wouldn't be the thing that will get me attracted to you. In fact, can I be honest with you? There is this push off when show off comes in. You guys write that down, very critical. There is a push off when show off comes in. For leaders, leaders don't get enticed when you're trying to show off. So I realized that one way, directly or indirectly, I have found myself pushing off leaders by trying to show off when I got started. You know why I know? All right. Now that I'm beginning to communicate with them, they are telling me things different from what I showed them. Okay. So they are telling me things like, I love the way you bring in your passion. I've been following you for a while. So one thing you're going to sell is your passion. Your passion, your consistency, they sell like crazy and they're very expensive. Leaders run after those things. You see your passion, your drive, your love for people, your sacrifice. Those are the things that attract leaders because they know you would win with those things. All right. The check is going to be filled with those things. What's going to make you consistent, stay long, all right? It's about service to many. They want to see how you serve people. Real leaders. I'm not talking every leader is after money. I'm talking real leaders. So for you to attract real leaders like Kenvry, like Jenny, like yourself, all right, you want to sell your passion. So create systems. John C. Marks has said, everything he does, he creates systems around them. He may be spontaneous, but there are systems around them. So now I'm preparing for systems. If you notice, I put out videos on my Instagram. You're seeing some beautiful videos that I'm putting out. I'm upgrading so that when a leader comes, they won't struggle in my environment. I've already created systems that will cater for them. I'm preparing for the next level of leadership systems. You can't just be showing up. Hey, I have a system. I want to introduce you to a business. You're talking to people who have not woken up. You need to switch and talk to people who have woken up and they need a structure. All right. Madam Jeannie, when you met me, I have a structure. True. And you wanted to buy in that structure. I wasn't just any trader. I was a trader that has a structure. All right. You wouldn't have committed your life to work with me if you didn't see that I had a structure you can leverage over. All right. So one thing is, do you have a structure a multi-millionaire would leverage over right now? Prepare for that. That's what God is telling you right now. If you need the leaders that will stay, not the ones that would leave, the leaders that will support, the leaders that will grow, that will bring in their network. Some leaders are bigger than you. That's who you need. All right. They are bigger than you and they have to trust you. So first thing is, if you don't have it, leverage. Say your leverage while you build it. Write it down. I'm going to sell my leverage while I build it. Why? That's what I did before I got in contact with this man you're seeing on top of my head. All right. Before I got in contact with him, all I showed was his what? Leverage. I showed Dr. Luke. I showed Sir Gary Maxwell. I showed my relationship with them. I showed my communication. I would do a call. I would always bring them in. Right? Why? I'm trying to tell them who I'm connected to. So some people come in not to join Kenvry. They come in through Kenvry to join Dr. Luke, to join Sir Gary, right? Now to join David Immunity. But I'm so grateful now people come in to join Kenvry because why? Kenvry has been able to, over time, through leverage, has been able to build a structure. Does that make sense? Okay. This is very critical. In the journey to success, you learn, you leverage, you earn. Like you're learning right now. When you leverage over it, you earn. Take this down, all right? Value the process, not the profit. That's one thing God told me, all right? I'm going to value, see, big leaders, winners value the process, all right? So they put emphasis, they put time and attention in the process, while losers put time and attention in the profit. So I believe you don't want to be a loser. Those who lose put attention. They overestimate the profit and underestimate the process. Losers. They are so big on thinking, how much can I earn if I take this trade? Hey, I want to know this thing right now. Okay, is this broker really good? They're looking at the profits. They're big on the profit, right? You discharge your passion when you're after profit. You charge your passion when you go for process. And anything you charge will stay. Anything that discharge will fall. You're the one responsible for charging your life, your success, your money. So when you charge the process, when you put it on charge mode, all right, that is when you are really you're focused on the process. So what's the process of growth in this environment? I must be key. All right. See, guess what? There are some certain things I don't say in my presentation anymore. Because why? Because of who I'm looking at for. I don't encourage people, you're going to make money, you're going to make your subscription in a month, the first month. Leaders don't like those things. It's scary. They put years, they know the pain. They put in years and they got what they want. And then you're telling them all of those things was not worth it by just coming into the car. You're telling them they're going to make it in a month or two. So it will look like, so I've been wasting time all these years. I don't believe it. That's push off. When you try to show off, you push them off. But when you tell them, see, I'm 3 years in the business. When I got started, it didn't make sense. All right. I lost a whole lot of money, but I got connected to leadership. And I'm telling you, if you put in to the next 12 months to 18 months following the process, all right, I guarantee you the process is going to make you profit. All right. It may not happen overnight, but one good thing is you could start enjoying the benefits of winning even while you're learning. Not being successful. When you talk to a leader like that, see, you're going to many people would say, okay, I'll think about it. But the leader, all right, is the one who's going to come in. And guess what? When the leader comes in, all those people who are thinking about it, they will eventually come in. Am I making sense? So, add this. Don't forget what I said, all right? When you focus on the winners, focus on the process. Losers, focus on the profit. You're not a loser, okay? You're not a loser. You're a winner, okay? You want to be big on that. So my focus is the process I need to go through. I'm learning. I put in my vision is in leadership, all right? My vision is in value, service, discipline. That's what I'm selling. So within the next 3 months, the goal, 3 to 6 months, your goal, see, when what you look at shows up, all right? What you're looking at shows up. I've told you several times how Jenny showed up. Okay, she just found herself strolling into my formula. She strolled in. She didn't have a choice. Your future does not have a choice because you're the one in charge. All right, the people you need, they will come. They will just call you. Hey, I looked at your profile. I saw what it is you do. I think I'm interested. That's when they are showing up because why? You focused on them. All right. You focused on them. Don't be looking at everything. Don't try to see. In this business right now, you're going to make a choice. Do I want to be good? How many of you want to be good? Put in a 5, you want to be good. All right. It's a consciousness. Okay. I don't want to be good. If I'm given the option between good and better, I always want to be better. Don't just go for good like you just did now. All right. You're already in a good environment. So I can't want to be good. What is going to make me stand out? What is going to make me better? All right. That should be the focus. There are so many good things in this environment. So many good things. There's so many good. What is going to make you stand out? What is going to make you stand out? Better you. So if you're given the options, when you're looking at your day, what is going to make me a better me today? What is going to make me a better prospector today? What is going to be me? See, what am I going to better myself with today? Go for better. And the best way to get better in this environment when you focus on leadership. Lead you to be a better, you are going to attract better people to be what? With you. All right? That's the consciousness. That's the direction. So everything you're going to be hearing from me, seeing me do, you're going to see more of a better leader. Like, I believe This is the first time you're having a better version of this kind of training from me. True or true? That shows you my direction, my consciousness, right? Giving you, this is the life. This is everything that you're going to start feeling, all right? You're going to feel it. There's a part of you that will feel it, that, man, this is deep. I think this is what I need. I don't just want to be good, all right? I want to be better. I want to be best. Okay? So, and it's going to help you not to struggle. It's because when you struggle, it's going to take your insanity away. But when you know, all right? So as you're planning this race, the goal may be in March. The goal may be in a certain day you wrote. But just know that when it comes to the commitment of leadership, it's almost like before you go up, you're shooting down first. Right? So when I do a presentation, I'd normally sign up, I would normally see when I'm looking for leaders, guess what? My average range in sign up when I'm on productive mode is between 15 and 20. All right. But you know that now I'm very confident if I get 5 people, I'm going to supersede what I've done before. Because who I'm looking for is not someone who just want to join. So I won't see 20 people. Leaders are not plenty, but members are plenty. So it's not the consciousness of getting members now. I'm getting what? The sustainers, the leaders. So if I can, every month, if I could catch 2 to 5 leaders in my business within the next 3 months, chairman, see, in the next 12 months, I'll produce a minimum of 10 to 20 chairmen. All right. So my focus is I'm doing a call. Who's the leader that I'm talking to? So because when a leader joins, they won't tell me, can I trade a loan? Can I trade a loan? No, those people will come. They'll come by default. But my focus is the one who say, I'm going to use this trading to bless people. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I know what to do. All right. That's my consciousness. That's what I say. I'm attracting the right leaders in every region, in every continent of the world. I'm attracting the right leaders. Right leaders. Not every type of leaders, not just good leaders, better leaders. All right. That's my consciousness. And your appetite needs to reduce. Your appetite needs to reduce for you to get best. What is the appetite that needs to reduce? My appetite to just get anybody signed up in the business. Sometimes the people that get you signed, see, let me tell you one thing. Don't try to sign up everybody, because when you sign up people, they become your family. You think they are there. You begin to invest emotion. And when you finally realize that they're not giving you, they're just taking from you, you're going to be more frustrated. All right? So it means you actually brought in your own frustration. So I want to invest time, not to spend time. So like I'm having this call now, I'm not spending time. Sometimes we spend time when we do a call and there are 100 people on the call. But nobody's really going to do what you told them to do. Well, so you just spend time. People show up in the meeting because you just want to invite every kind of person, because the leaders, they go invite people. So you have many people in the meeting and nobody signed up or nobody got back to it. Now, when I spend time, all right, I don't really get things. But when I invest time, it may be just 1 or 2. I found out that when I invest time, I don't look for many, but the few I would do in that call, all right, I may close them on that call. That is when you invest time. Invest time in prospecting. Don't spend time prospecting. Invest it. You look for the right quality of people. Okay, invest your time. So this is my time where this is time I invest in this direction. All right. So those are a few things I want to share. Okay. I wanted to share with you guys to bring you that consciousness that the kind of blessing God is looking at blessing you in this year is a blessing that comes with a certain kind. See, God chose us to bless us, but he said, "Halt, wait. I don't just want to bless you. The frustration of this kind of blessing that is coming is going to bring a whole lot of pain. So I want to prepare you for the pain. All right? I want to prepare you so that you don't lose them. So people are going to come in, but don't lose them. And the only way not to lose them is when you prepare. Preparation precedes provision. When you prepare to hold them, when you prepare to nurture them, when you prepare to have a good relationship, like I see a few questions, you want to go back on this video and rewatch it, all right? It came live, all right? It came live, like raw. Who is Kenvry? Kenvry is a leader, is a productive leader. I need Kenvry in my business. Coach Caro, you need 3 Kenvry in your business to be able to make up what? A P5. Okay, you need 3 Kenvrys. So who's Kenvry? Kenvry is the one who's sharp. He knows how to learn. He's independent. All right. He's not the one who drains me. He actually assists me. Those are the people you want, people who would assist you. All right, who are self-starters, who has their own influence. They'll do the thing, even if they will do things you don't even instruct them, and you'll be like, wow, I'm learning from Kenvry. These are the kind of people that get the ranks and sustain the ranks. So first thing, now that you know that this is the kind of person that I need to grow, all right, who is Kenvry? What attracts Kenvry? How am I going to prospect Kenvry? What would I post that would attract Kenvry? All right. So when you begin to focus on the preparation, the provision will show up. So when the student is ready, the teacher shows up. Okay. So the person you are going to attract will show up when the leader you can attract a customer with any means, by any way. But there is only one way, known method to attract a leader. Preparation and planning must be there. And first, you have to prepare spiritually and prepare physically. All right. There are some leaders that are going to grow through you, but there are some leaders that are going to grow you. All right. There are 2 leaders you want to start preparing for. The leaders that will grow me, like Madam Jenny right now, Chairwoman Jenny is growing me. She puts me on the spot. She's pushing me to learn more, because why? She's a better version of my leadership. She's been in the industry. She has age. She has experience. All right. She's worked with companies. Okay. I am the young generation. I'm growing. She's a better version of my leadership, but I have an experience she needs. All right. So she's growing me with her better version of her experience. So you know what it does to me? She's growing. No one telling you she's growing me. I need to hold her. For me to keep this relationship, I need to keep growing. Do you know that? If I start growing, boom, she's gone. No sentiment. I believe you guys heard when David, if you stop growing, the mentee is gone. The hope of the mentee is when they hold on to something that's evolving. All right? That's the hope. So she's growing me. I'm not really the one growing her. I'm supporting her, but she's growing me. So you need to identify. People are going to come into your life and give room for you to grow. So that is why I keep developing myself. You see my presentation right now? She's going to be proud when she sees my presentation. She'll be like, Kenvry, I just want to use your presentation. It's done. Yeah, this is my method. She'll just say, you guys are welcome on this call. Right now, we have our mentor and coaches on this call, and we have an automated way you're going to hear from him. Just listen to this. You're willing to get started, just let me know. She will play. She'll be proud to play the video. All right. She'll send it to her. It will tell her that I don't even need to do a presentation. This presentation is just good. So I have to invest in myself, right, to be able to produce things that will support our business. That's growth. So over the years that I've worked with her, she has grown. She has helped me grow. And because I'm a leader, I give room for leaders to grow me. That's one of the things you guys need to do. Give room. People are going to come in. But would you identify that this person is not a challenge, but a blessing? All right. So now I'm preparing to work with US. This year, I'm going to serve US. Now, I don't have one organization. All right. I used to think it's a whole organization, but now I'm going to be blessed with other regions, not just US. So I'm going to serve US. I'm going to serve Asia, different time frame. I'm going to create systems that will serve you guys. What is that doing to me? It's developing me. Before I used to serve one organization. Africa, we have a time frame. All right. But Jenny showed up, boom, changes. Okay. Now I have 2 children to serve. All right. I'm switching time. But what has it done to me? It's developed me. Okay, it's development. So that is one thing I want you guys to prepare on. Prepare for what it is you desire. Prepare for the Kenvry you want. Prepare for the Jenny you want in your business. Prepare for the high productive leader. All right. Start asking yourself, what would they like when they come in? What would they see? They need to see a better me. All right. My presentation needs to change. My language. And first thing, don't even struggle for the things. Don't overstress yourself. Just change your see. Set your focus on your passion, your discipline. Leaders, they smell your discipline and your passion. All right. Set the focus on that, and you're going to attract the right leaders and leverage over the ones you don't have. So right now, leverage over what you don't have. Leverage over Jenny. Leverage over Kenvry. I'm going to be more present with you guys. All right. So leverage over what you have till you become what you need. Does that make sense? Have you guys gotten value on the score? I've gotten value. All right. Because I actually never actually thought it was going to come out clean like this, detailed like this. All right. So I've learned. And that's to tell you something. When your mind is set on the right things, you're going to be fed with what it is you need. When you teach, you're being taught. All right. When you teach, you're being taught. So, Happy New Year. Thanks for having me. We're ready to work. Now we know what we're looking at, know what we need, and we know what we need to put in. All right. So I want to give it right back to you, Chairwoman Jenny. This year, CH100 is done. Chair Queen 100 is done. The password is given. All right. I want to appreciate each and every one of you. Just aim to be a better version of you. Don't struggle with the process. Love the process. The process will bring its pain. Love the pain you're feeling right now because it's going to bear the pleasure you want to feel. All right. Over to you. Any question? Yeah, I know I went a little bit on timing there.
Thank you so much. Yes. Any questions? Any questions from anybody?
Maybe a comment.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for these nuggets. I'm glad I woke up, even though, it was a whole night of partying. I am glad I woke up for this. You said something that, resonated with me. Value the process, not the profit. Oh my God. I think I've been going the wrong way. I've been chasing the profit, waking up. And then when I lose, I get frustrated. So when you say that, I was like, I'm going it the wrong way. I mean, I know I'm here for the long run because I want to learn, the ins and outs. But I've been, I love that, yeah. It's just a comment that I'm like, psh, it might be little to someone, but that is huge to me. I'm like, stop being a you usually say, leverage and, don't be a donator to the market. And like, I think I've been donating more because I've been chasing profit. So I'm going to stop being a donor. Enjoy the process.
That's true. That's true. When the money comes by default, it's much when the money comes by default. You're going to realize that you're going to make more by default when you focus on the learning, on the process. All right.
Yeah.
Thank
Lucy,
you.
don't feel bad. We myself too have run into the same problem. I'm like, I've been focusing on profit. I know we're not supposed to. We're supposed to really to be providing value and, like he said, that process versus the profit. But I don't know if it's being human. Of course, nobody wants to lose money. And at the same time, we also want to make some money. But I think at the end of the day, of course, it's true. We have to just focus on the process. And because if we focus on the profit, then the chances of quitting are so much higher, So I really do think it is true. It is really true. I'm a work in progress. Jenny knows. I mean, we talk all the time, and she knows my struggles because that's my weakness right there. That desperation to make that profit every day. And I don't think it's really. I know Kenvry said something about getting away from a poverty mindset. I don't think it may play a little role, but you know, when you're so tired of struggling so much all the time, and you just want to make it for once, you know, you just want to win, make that win today, and then you don't win. Okay, maybe you win for a minute, and then you get greedy, and then you lose, and then So I'm just saying that's something I know. 2022, I really have to work really hard on. You know.
Okay,
so.
let me give you something you wouldn't struggle with no more. All right, because when it's more about God, struggle goes off. God didn't put you here, all right, primarily to win in Forex. I'm very keen on what I'm saying. God didn't put you here primarily to win in Forex. That's not the primary purpose He put you here.
Mm-hmm.
When you focus on your win, you're not focusing on God, because your win, all right, is not what supports God. It's your voice. Your voice. All right. My voice changed when I benefited from the process. Okay. My voice changed when I benefited from the process. When I followed the process. I had my losses, but I was here. I lost big. I won. I lost big. I was supposed to quit. All right. See, sometimes God is elevated when you fall in Him. That way, every distraction is cut off. So now you know that what is holding you is God. And if God holds you, the Bible says something. The years that the cankerworm has stolen is going to receive, is going to restore. Sometimes what you need, we birth a restoration. All right. The reason I told you this, don't focus on the process. The process will only speed that. Don't focus on the profit. The profit will speed the frustration.
Yeah.
Because when you focus on the profit, everyone who focuses on the profit don't stay. Yeah. So you're not going to stay. No matter how much you make, you won't stay. Because when you lose, you don't have the emotional tenacity to hold the pain of losing. It's human when we lose our attachment. You make a friend, the friend was so dear to you, then you lost the friend. What happens? You're going to feel bad for losing the friend. It doesn't matter how close the friend was. It doesn't matter how much you make and you're happy today. When you lose money, you're going to feel bad and it's going to cause you to leave. So that is not what God doesn't. He didn't come here to supply you making money, $1,000, $200,000. See, no matter how much the money you're earning, it's not going to give you the satisfaction, because the satisfaction will be tested when you will actually lose. You're going to lose big as make big. All right, and that's absent of the process. But when you follow the process, you're not going to you're not going to feel it when you lose. That is really when you've grown. So which do you prefer? Ask yourself that question and answer. All right. Do I just want to make a friend? If I lose the friend, I'm going to feel bad. Or I want to create a system where I attract friends that stay in my life. So I make money by default. Every system makes money. As I'm talking to you right now, I'm making money. You know why? I follow the process. I don't need to be in the chat to make money. What I'm telling you right now is going to make you a better version of you. And guess what happens when you become a better version of you? When you start making the right result, what happens? Productivity comes in. When you're productive, what happens to my check? I would have more money to put in more what? Leverage, and I make more money in trading. Does that make sense? So I get what I want when I give God what He wants. Value the process. The process is service. You make the money you want when you value the process. I think that should help you. That should help you, right? Don't struggle with trying to satisfy yourself. It's already part of your checklist. God has checked that. You're going to get satisfaction. For abundance, I will give you abundance. You're going to get it. Don't put your focus in that. Put your focus in what you need right now. All right? Grow you. You're going to earn you. Okay? So,
nice. I'm loving 2022 already.
Madam Jenny.
Yes. So any business related questions that you may have that that Kenvry can help you? Because I know we are all brand new to this system. I've only been around for 6 months. And although some of you have a background with a different MLM, any business related questions on how to attract your prospects, we do know that the year of 2022 is a year of leadership. So everything that you speak on social media, you're looking for those leaders, you know, because like Kenvry said, once you attract a leader, you attract 2 or 3 or 4, you have a running organization, you have a mechanism that is not going anywhere because you have leaders. If you have traders, they get frustrated, they leave. You know, you're still gonna have
how much they make.
Yeah.
Traders will make money. They'll be excited. It will create some level of momentum when they're excited, but when they lose, like smoke, they leave, the excitement leave, you start over. That's more frustration. I'm telling you. All right. Don't just attract. In fact, put your ratio. When you're talking to 10 people, don't expect 3-to-1 trading. Just focus on 2 that is going to just, I understand the structure. I want to focus on helping people. Focus on those people. Don't put your focus on traders. They happen by default. That's what I Am Academy is meant for, to serve the traders. But you serve the builders. All right.
Any
So let me give you guys
questions
insight.
real quick?
I want to ask a question. All right. You guys write these questions down. What do you need Kenvry to see to join you? All right. Write it down. I don't say answer that now. Meditate on this question. Let it give body. All right. Because one thing is, you need to learn to use your imagination to give body to those goals you've written down. All right. Give body to your imagination, to your goals through your imagination. Give body to your goals through your imagination. So, first is, what is the goal? Then you begin to meditate on that goal. Give it body. If I'm doing that call, all right, or I'm doing that peak interest video, what are the things? What is the charisma that I need to attract Kenvry? What does Kenvry like? You know what's going to happen? You now begin to look at me. You probably go back in time and look at Kenvry. You know, what does he really like? What does he really say? Do you know that when you focus on someone, you learn from them? All right. Some of you have not learned from me the way you should learn from me because you're not focused on me. So if I want to attract someone like Kenvry, it's going to cost you to now focus more on me. When you hear more of how I talk, how I do things, how I prospect, you'll be like, okay, I'm going to start talking like this. If you notice my last video, I started doing like Justin Owens and David Dimonite. All right. Why? Because I was focused. These are the kind of people I want to attract into my business. I need to start doing like them because that's how they attracted the kind of people into their business. All right. So how do I need to do the presentation? How do I need to dress? Okay. How do I need to say those words? What are those words that I need? Those are the kind of question you now begin to ask. You now need to start engaging with me more often. For you to know me means you have to engage. For you to know the people you want to be, you need to engage with those type of people. What are their attraction? What are their likes? What are the system I need to put in place? You need to start asking me some beautiful questions this year. The more you get closer to me, the more you're going to become a better version of me, or earn or attract the kind of me into your business. All right. So I need Kenvry. You know why I'm using the word Kenvry? Kenvry is a passionate, skilled trader that's passionate about people. Those are the kind of people you need in your business. Am I correct? I'm skilled. I'm independent. I'm a driver. And I am not giving up. That's the kind of people, leaders you need. So it's not Kenvry as to the educator. No, he's a Kenvry personality. He's the kind of leader. He's young. He's passionate. All right. People look at him. Oh, I love to be like this guy. That's the kind of leader you want to attract. All right. So I know the other guys are going to start stepping in. And we're going to take more questions. And one thing that is big on you guys, take this down. The more you grow your relationships, when it's concentrated on your business, the more your business is going to grow. You guys are going to watch what will happen next. I'm going to have more relationship with you and watch how your business is going to grow. I've felt one thing I learned from, I didn't really have more the relationship that I should have more with you guys. And I'm going to do better having that relationship to bring up more productivity. The more you have relationship, all right? Have relationship strings with your members, all right? Feel them, talk to them. The more you close, discuss things outside of business. Let them not be to you that this person is just a check. This person is a person in my life, okay? It's not just a check. So when they are not there, some people, they are off. You don't talk to them anymore. Their subscription is on. You're not talking to them anymore. All right. You need to call them. What happened? What's happening? All right. You need to own up. Say, I'm going to grow more in relationship. And that's one of the things. As leaders are built through relationship. All right. So the ones you're going to build in your team, they will come. Like I said, there are two. Some will grow you, some will grow through you. All right. So the ones that will grow through you will grow as a level of relationship that you have with them. All right. And they will help you. They'll stand for you. All right. When you have that relationship with them. Okay. And every relationship is communication. So communicate more with your team. All right. And team, please communicate more with your leaders.